And only Bell brings fiber optic internet right to your home.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Powerplex here in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. It's 5 TV1's continuing coverage of the Hall of Fame Cup, the Elite Eight, hosted by the Newfoundland and Labrador Basketball Association Championship Sunday. And the big court is out. Steve Power, I'm joined by Ryan Brockerville for this championship game. The O'Donnell Patriots in green, going to tango with the Waterford Valley Warriors in red. Ryan, let's talk about O'Donnell for a second. You had their semifinal matchup versus Holy Trinity last night. Some of your thoughts on O'Donnell?
I think this is a very good O'Donnell team. Very fast-paced, can play a number of styles, have a number of very good, skilled players, and I expect them to run this Waterford Valley team in this game.
And from the Waterford Valley perspective, they pulled off a Herculean upset last night, knocking off top-ranked Holy Heart. And Coach Jeff Moore, he dug deep into his toolbox and pulled out all the tricks. A total team effort last night from Waterford Valley, but make no doubt, they are led by Alyssa Jenkins. And watch for her to play a ton of minutes here today. Opening three-point shot by Maddie Leonard of Waterford Valley gets the Warriors on the board here. Nice crowd here on a Sunday morning at the Powerplex. What a great event this Hall of Fame Cup is.
Yeah, and I've had the pleasure of playing in a number of Hall of Fame Cup tournaments, and I have to admit that it is one of my favorite tournaments.
Here's Jenkins up top. Puts one over for Anya Heffernan. Heffernan for Leonard. Leonard for three again. Leonard almost found the mark. That one was on point. Don't quite get there. Here's Steph Bear now for O'Donnell. Bear, nice penetration down the lane. Can't get it to drop though. Rebounded by Rebecca Tobin. Tobin for Leonard. Leonard in transition. Leonard lost the handle on that one. And O'Donnell's going to come down and get it. That ball is turned over though for Waterford Valley. Rebecca Tobin can't quite hold on to it. Ball's out of bounds. What action here in the early going.
Yeah, very fast-paced game here, and that's to be expected with the very high-pressure defense that this Waterford Valley team plays with.
A lot of experience here in this O'Donnell team, Ryan. I've been calling this tournament for a number of years. Players like Elizabeth Davila and Steph Bear, they seem like they've been here for the last 7 years playing in the high school tournament. It's almost like they're pro players.
Yeah, and that's the luxury of having experienced players. You find yourself in games like this one in championship contention.
And the point is, these young ladies have been playing. My God, how quiet did they get in this gym for foul shots? That's incredible. Like, I don't even want to talk. These young ladies have been playing since probably grade 7 or grade 8. They came in as very young junior high school students, and they get into the building. They get into the game. This is crazy on the foul shots. I can't get over it.
Respectful fans here this morning.
Yeah, I feel like I've got a whisper here in the microphone. O'Donnell hits their 2 foul shots, and all of a sudden, business picks up again. Here's Jenkins. Jenkins drives down the lane, and really watch for Jenkins to dominate down the right side. If she penetrates down the right side, you're not stopping her, Ryan. The only chance they've got is push her to the left.
Yeah, and she's very strong on that right hand, like you said, Steve, and plays with such aggression.
How impressed are you with my basketball knowledge to pick up on something like that?
Well, you've been hanging out with me all the time.
That's
so
what it
you
is.
know,
That is exactly what it is.
you're picking everything up. Coming a real basketball head.
I am indeed. Jenkins hits 1 of 2 from the line. Steph Bear gonna bring it down for O'Donnell. Number 37, Carolyn Jardine comes out. Jardine's a great young player for this Patriots team. O'Donnell are just loaded. They've got some depth. Little baby Kareem skyhook there from Jardine in the paint. And that's a tough shot.
Yeah, nice shot there by Jardine, using her body.
There's Jenkins. Jenkins comes around. Jenkins puts it up, rebounded by Victoria Marsh. Girls going to the paint there, going hard. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to go in favor of the O'Donnell Patriots. Coach Moore going to be the first one to make the substitution. Emma Mullett coming into the game. And once again, got to say it, Coach Jeff Moore masterful yesterday with the substitutions in the Holy Heart game. He really went to the bench a lot and effectively.
Yeah, and I've done a few of their games in this tournament, and Coach Moore loves to use every player on his team. This is a very deep Waterford Valley team, and you'll see a lot of players in the game for them today.
Fast break situation here. Jenkins comes up on the left hand, can't get it to fall. Mullett with the rebound. Real battle for it. Rebecca Tobin. She gets her pocket picked, and away comes O'Donnell's Jessica Eastman. Eastman can't get it to drop, and it's like a track meet here. Jenkins down the right side. Jenkins fires one up, and she will get the harm and go to the line to shoot a couple.
Yeah, and like you said, Steve, a very fast-paced game here in this opening quarter. And that is led by Alyssa Jenkins. She is the straw that stirs the drink here for this Waterford Valley team, and she loves to get out in the open floor.
And in great shape, too. She will play, if I'm not mistaken, Ryan, she might have played 40 minutes last night. And all at a high pace, all at a high tempo, never taking a break. At the line, she sinks her first one. We got to start whispering again because it's really quiet. And now we can get going.
Such a hard thing for you, I bet.
That is very hard. I'm multi-purpose. Nice pass there from the Patriots, and Jessica Eastman sneaks in a layup. And that was a great pass from the hands of Katie Cousins. Here's Jenkins. Jenkins settling down the offense now. Jenkins to the outside. There's a long three-point shot from Kaylee Churchill. That one ain't gonna fall. Kathleen Spurl, sorry. Katie Cousins with a save. Out for Eastman. Eastman for three. Can't get it to fall. And Mullett will grab the rebound. Mullett almost intercepted, but Crosby has a nice pass there from Jenkins to Anya Heffernan. Heffernan is upended, and O'Donnell, probably their third or fourth team foul already.
Yeah, fouls mounting here early for this O'Donnell Patriot team, and they're in the bonus already, I believe. No,
that's
sorry,
the third foul.
Just the third foul.
It is confusing, the number right next to each
Yeah,
other.
the number's right on the scoreboard's right next to it.
Any basketball questions, just feel free to ask me. I'll help you out.
It's getting confident, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. 5:48 left to go here in this opening quarter. 8-6, Waterford Valley lead. Stephanie Power is going to check into the game now for Anya Heffernan. And in yesterday's semifinal game, Ryan, with Waterford Valley, Holy Heart controlled the first half. But in the second half of play, Anya Heffernan, Maddie Leonard, Rebecca Tobin, they just started to light up. We got a player down here. That looks like it's Elizabeth Davila. She must have went down over someone's leg. She's up under her own strength. Thought the wheelchair brigade might have been called in for a second, but and she's not only up, she's still in the game. Is there a rule like that in basketball? I guess you can go down and stay down, cause a whistle, don't have to leave to play.
Yeah, it's like soccer. Pretty similar.
That's
Go
not a good
down,
comparison.
roll around. No,
Yeah, that's not a good comparison. Soccer.
probably not.
Hope not offending any soccer fans might be watching this morning, but I think your athletes are a little soft at times. Maybe cagey. Maybe they're just playing to an advantage.
You know, it's been a very fast-paced quarter. You know, you just need a little break.
Oh,
you don't want to come out of the
no
game,
doubt.
but you want that 10-second break.
Listen here, I'm not implying Elizabeth Davila soft. She is tough as nails. I've seen that young lady keep going and going, and she just makes a nice little pass there to tie this game up at 8. Jenkins coming down the floor. Alyssa Jenkins forced to the left side. Ooh, maybe someone heard Steven. And O'Donnell's going to take over.
Yeah,
Eastman.
they're reading your scouting reports, Steve.
Yeah, I bet they are. Eastman back up top for Katie Burry to Davila. Davila rattles a long three-pointer in and out. Tough luck there for the O'Donnell veteran. Halfway point of this opening quarter, 8-8. Waterford Valley and O'Donnell. Championship Sunday here at the Hall of Fame Cup. And we're proud to bring you all the action on 5 TV1. Here's Jenkins for 3. That one goes Canada Postal by airmail and not going to go anywhere near anything.
Yeah, and I think that's really the key here for O'Donnell. You want to make Jenkins a shooter. She's so good at attacking the paint and creating contact and drawing fouls. You want to force her to shoot the ball.
Got a half-court press here, and Katie Burry comes down and saves the day. Eastman drives the rim. Eastman up and one! Great drive to the basket there by Jessica Eastman of the O'Donnell Patriots.
Yeah, and Eastman needs to be noted that in the semifinal game, she was huge for this O'Donnell team, making a number of big shots to really propel them into the championship game.
Eastman to the line, can't complete the M1. Battle for the rebound though. That one was almost turned over. Here's Stephanie Power to Jenkins. Jenkins pulls up, little jump shot there. That's a smart play. Instead of driving, she'll pull up for the jumper and knock it down. Katie Burry. And for Katie Cousins. Cousins from way outside. That's as long as a 2-point shot can be. Cousins knocks it down. Stephanie Power. Power to the dribble. Outside for Tobin. Tobin picks up the dribble a little bit quickly. Puts it back out for Jenkins. Long shot here from Spurl. That one's off the mark. Rebounded by O'Donnell. Katie Cousins now. Cousins pushing the pace. Down for Morgan Hodder. Hodder drives around. She can't get that one to fly. Alyssa Jenkins, once again, foot right on the gas, Ryan. Coming down with the left hand. The ball is stripped out of her hands, but it still will be Waterford Valley ball.
And good work by Burry there to get her hand in there at the last second and knock that ball away from Jenkins. She had a wide open layup.
Inbounds for Mullet. Mullet in the hands of Power. Power looking for Jenkins. Jenkins got that sealed off from Katie Burry. Outside for Rebecca Tobin. Tobin to the paint. Tobin, nice layup. Can't get it to go. Tobin follows up for the rebound. And Waterford Valley really doing a good job in the offensive glass, Ryan. They're getting inside position a lot.
Yeah, and Stephanie Tobin is so good at getting inside position. She's a really big part of this Waterford Valley team, and one of the best.
Rebecca Tobin is really too.
Rebecca Tobin.
That happens, man. I do it all the time. That's why I like to do these on radio. They don't. Tobin to the line. She'll put up number 1, and it will go through. Rebecca Tobin, a big part of this Waterford Valley squad. Like, is it going to be quiet here all day, these foul shots? Like, I can't get over it.
It's pretty early.
But it hasn't been like this so far. Even last night in both gyms, it wasn't that quiet. Anyway, maybe the old coffee hasn't kicked in to everybody. Here's Jenkins. Jenkins, nice bounce pass in for Anya Heffernan. Heffernan back for Jenkins. Jenkins going to swing it up top for Tobin. Tobin thought about pulling up, thought differently. Davila, good job on Jenkins there. And that's some quick feet by Elizabeth Davila guarding Alyssa Jenkins.
Yeah, good work there by O'Donnell. Getting in front of Jenkins, making it tough for her to get to the basket, which is exactly what she wants to do on almost every possession.
Waterford Valley, no strangers to this championship game of the Hall of Fame Cup, Ryan. As long as I've been here, Waterford Valley's been here. And O'Donnell, I got to think this is the first appearance for O'Donnell in quite some time in either the boys or girls level.
Yeah, I think you're right, Steve. O'Donnell, bit of an up and down program. You know, there's years where they're in the championship game, but a lot of years they're on the outside looking in.
Davila, long 3-point shot. That one's not going to go. Ball will be turned over to Waterford Valley. 12-11 here. As tight as things can be here in this opening quarter. Crosby, the floor general for Waterford Valley. Outside for Tobin. Tobin for 3. And that's someone, they don't want to let Tobin and Anya Heffernan get hot. because they can really hurt you from the outside. Here's Katie Burry. Outside for Cousins. Sorry, that's Rebecca Roberts. Roberts checked at the game here for O'Donnell. Crosby now in transition. I keep saying Crosby. There's an Alyssa Crosby I know. That's why I keep calling her Crosby. Alyssa Jenkins, tough shot there. That was highly contested. Rebound grabbed by Heffernan. Out for Tobin. Tobin for Leonard. Leonard kicks it down low for Mullett. Tough shot there. That she catches the rim, but the rebound by Katie Burry of O'Donnell. Burry out for Davila. Davila guarded by Jenkins. She's going to put one over for Jardine. Jardine to Eastman out for Davila. Davila not afraid to put up the shot. She hasn't had much luck from outside yet, but she's certainly not afraid to put it up there. 1:34 left to go. That'll be a foul against O'Donnell's Rebecca Roberts. And the next one is going to put Waterford Valley in the bonus, I think, Ryan.
Yep. O'Donnell in the bonus now, so Tobin will be going to the line for 2. Minute 34 left in the quarter. That could help Waterford Valley grow this lead.
So we'll have to be quiet again for a second. Shh, be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbits. The old Elmer Fudd here. Tobin comes up empty on the number 1. Looking to go to the kitchen cabinet and put a little liquid Drano on this one, and she just can't do it. That's as close. Do you get a half a point when you're that close? Here's Davila.
Unfortunately, no.
Davila out for Morgan. Hodder, nice drive to the basket. She gets that one to drop. That was a tough shot, and Hodder knocks it down. Jenkins now. Jenkins to the outside for Tobin. Tobin looking for some separation. Out for Anya Heffernan. Heffernan knocks it down for 3, and we saw that out of her yesterday. Burry in for Morgan Hodder. Hodder out for Burry, long 3-point shot. Ryan, neither one of these teams afraid to let it go from beyond the arc at all.
No, and that's something I've really noticed for both these teams. Neither team, like every single player that comes off of the bench, has the green light from the head coaching staff.
Yeah, it don't matter if you're a shooter. Well, I guess they're all shooters, but they are just letting it go from everywhere.
It's good to see, actually.
Absolutely. Take the chains off. Let the girls play. Something we see at the pro game a lot down with the edge. Guys like Carl English and that, they're just pure shooters, and some nights they don't have it, but they don't stop.
Nope.
You keep going. You keep going. You find that rhythm.
Well, there's one of those corny old lines. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Here you go. There you go indeed. Morgan Hodder coming up empty from the line, unfortunately, for the Patriots. There's Jenkins. Jenkins with a little pull-up jumper. Can't get that one dropped. Rebounded by Jardine. Jardine for Davila. Davila for Hodder. Hodder driving down the side. That's a tough shot there. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded out for Davila for 3 again. Elizabeth Davila knocks that one down from the outside. And she will get the 3-point shot. Last 20 seconds of this opening quarter. Jenkins down the left side. She'll draw the foul and get to go to the line to shoot 2. And is this what you expected here this morning, Ryan, from what you've seen of these two teams all week?
Yeah, I think this is exactly what you expect from both these teams. Waterford Valley attacking the basket every chance that they get, trying to get inside, forcing O'Donnell into a number of fouls. And O'Donnell playing at a high pace, getting a lot of shots up, forcing turnovers and getting out in transition and trying to create extra possessions for themselves.
Now, this might seem like a silly question, but with the transformation of the gym again for the 3rd time here, I'm noticing teams struggling from the foul line, both teams. Like, is that an issue with where the gym has changed, depth perception, or is that just maybe the nerves of a big championship game?
Could be a bit of nerves for sure. Like you said, it gets very quiet here on the free throws, which is a little
bizarre.
Yeah, a little unsettling for some players, as this gym has been very loud all weekend. But the depth perception as these two nets are on the ends here now, and the gym is wide open, that's really changed. So that could be affecting shooting as well.
I'm with you on the quiet part. Like, it's caught us off guard, obviously, and that I'm not making any free throws today, but still, it's got to be unsettling for these athletes to not be in an environment unless they're in the gym, maybe practice. And even there's other balls bouncing around. There's noise, there's background noise. But here today, it's like pin drop quiet going to the foul line. Will do. So only 13 seconds left to go here. The O'Donnell Patriots with a slim 3-point lead. And right now, Waterford Valley making their hay when they drive the paint for sure. O'Donnell probably a little bit more well-rounded. They can attack from the outside. They've got some big bodies on the inside. Anybody standing out to you already, Ron?
Well, Jenkins stands out for me early in this game. Just relentless going to the basket. She's forced O'Donnell into a number of fouls. A player who's standing out for me for O'Donnell is Jardine. A number of nice moves on the inside. And I think this O'Donnell team...
I think she's young, too.
Yeah. I think need to look to her a little bit more. She has a sizable advantage inside.
There's a big shot there from your girl, Alyssa Jenkins. Drives the lane, initiates the contact, and she'll go to the line for the and one. That's a tough shot there. She is really strong. When she goes up, she's deciding to bring it to the rack. There's not much going to be done.
No, and there's been a number of plays in this tournament where other girls have run into Jenkins and they just come away grimacing. She is tough.
So, first quarter in the books, and we are going to go to number 2, just like we started. We are all tied up here at 17. You're watching the championship game, the ladies' final. Here at this year's Hall of Fame Cup, live on 5 TV1. We'll be right back.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
And we are back here at the Powerplex Championship Sunday here at the Hall of Fame Cup. And they call it the Elite 8, Ryan, but in the female division this year, it's certainly been the Elite 4 maybe, and now down to the terrific 2, I guess. Well, 4 teams in this ladies division were very, very good. You had a good semifinal last night. The Holy Trinity Tigers did quite well in your game, I believe. And Holy Heart, obviously the top-ranked team, a bit of an upset not playing here this morning. But a great event, especially on the ladies' side this year. Seems to be a bit more balanced. On the boys' side, Holy Heart are going to be tough to knock out. I know they're coming up next in the championship game against your alma mater, the mighty Vikings of Gonzaga, who you know I love.
He's jealous. He's jealous.
And that'll be a good one coming up next. But we've got a barn burner here right now. Carolyn Jardine driving the hoop. She can't get it to drop. Jenkins. Funny, when Jenkins grabs the rebound, she's just pedal to the metal down the floor the whole way. She's not looking for an outlet pass. Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. I am gone, says Alyssa Jenkins, and she's going to go to the line again. Got to start hitting these free throws, though, Ryan.
Yeah, struggling from the line so far early in this game. See if she can turn that around here.
Maybe if you'd shut up while she's about to take a shot.
Yeah, it's always my fault.
No, you know something, it is, I'm with you. This gym is eerily quiet on the free throw shots. I don't know, does that keep up later on? Is there, like, who's going to be, let's call a spade, most of the fans here this morning, our parents, there's some friends and family. Who's going to be the idiot later on in the game that's going to start balling out when it's a free throw? Someone's going to do it. Let's see if we can pick them out. Anyway, there's another tough basket there, and it's Jenkins again down that right side. Pass here for Katie Cousins. Katie Cousins, left-handed layup, and that's a nice one.
Yeah,
Off the basket there.
Nice finish by Cousins. High off the glass, using that left hand, like you said.
Katie Cousins, not a Swedish fan. She's all Finnish here this morning at the Powerplex. I know you like that one.
I do like that one.
Here's Tobin. Tobin, that one goes airmail. Misses. Steph Bear pushing the pace down for Elizabeth Davila. Davila up and under. Wow, nice penetration move there. And O'Donnell, they're not exactly, they won't dribble the ball down the floor. They move it quickly.
Yeah, this O'Donnell team does a great job of playing together. There's no real standout star for this O'Donnell team. They just work the ball, play within themselves, and they trust each other, and they find each other.
Rebecca Tobin with a nice basket there. Ball out for Jardine. Jardine into the paint. Little left-handed floater. And that's a pro shot there. She just looks like a basketball player.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful shot by Jardine. And Jardine's sister, Hannah Jardine.
That is okay. I was wondering if that
played for O'Donnell as well and ended up getting a scholarship and played NCAA basketball. So lots of pedigree there in that family.
There's a steal by Steph Bear of the Patriots. O'Donnell pushing the pace. Jardine down the floor. She's going to pick it up back out for Davila. Davila. She turns one over in the paint. Here comes Jenkins, and that's a foot race. You ain't going to win with her. Good job by Katie Cousins trying to come back, but Jenkins just got another gear she'll hit. Here's Hodder. 3-point shot from the outside. That one's going to miss the mark. Jenkins now for Waterford Valley. And it's bizarre. Jenkins gets the rebound and just goes. There's no looking to pass. She's just going. How good a shape is that young lady in?
Amazing shape.
Offensive foul called against O'Donnell. Rebecca Tobin takes the charge. Got some substitutions coming into the game. Kathleen Spurl. Anya Heffernan for Waterford Valley. Timeout now. O'Donnell. My goodness, I think I need a timeout, Ryan. 24-23 here, 7:15 left to go. We're going to take a little bit of a break here on 5 TV1 as well. Hall of Fame Cup championship game here at the Powerplex. Stick with us.
There's nothing faster than light. Fiber optic uses light to deliver the internet. It's the fastest internet technology. So you can share, learn, stream, or do whatever you want at the speed of light. And only Bell brings fiber optic internet right to your home.
And we are back here, 7:15 left to go in the second quarter. 24-23 to Waterford Valley Warriors on top in this championship game. And listen to this place go here. Coffee's starting to kick in. Fans getting into it here at the Powerplex this morning. And two great teams just going at it here in the championship game. Not much more to ask for in a final game. Steve Power, Ryan Brockerville here with you with the call. And our 5 TV1 crew doing an outstanding job here today. Lots of different shots and angles for you folks watching this morning. Here's Tobin. Tobin in for Spurl. Spurl gets the ball knocked off, and Davila's going to steal it. Elizabeth Davila. She comes down. She likes that on the left side, hey, and she just throws that little wing and a prayer shot up. Jardine outside for Katie Burry. Katie Burry knocking down the 3 ball. And O'Donnell starting to hurt you with multiple players.
Yeah, O'Donnell doing a great job sharing the ball, finding the open player, and a nice finish there.
Stephanie Power going in, and that was a nice little give and go. She puts the last final shot in. A little over 6 minutes left, all tied up at 26. Here's Steph Bear. Bear penetrates down for Davila. That's a cheeky pass underneath. Carolyn Jardine underneath the basket. Can't get that one. Rebecca Tobin's going to pull it down. Almost got a collision. Referee Gerard Bryan, Coach Jeff Moore. Normally, you'd probably say Coach Moore's out on the floor in the official's way, but he wasn't then. Referee just ran into him. Here's Power from the outside. She's feeling it after the last shot. Rebounded by Anya Heffernan. Spurl kicks one out, and she got a little discombobulated on that one. Ball is deflected out of bounds, though. Stephanie Power will take it for Waterford Valley. Power into the hands of Maddie Leonard. Leonard to Spurl, back for Power. Power got an open look. Elects to kick it out for Tobin. Tobin driving the basket. And we should note Alyssa Jenkins not in the game for the first time here for Waterford Valley.
Yeah, needs a break after running about
My
5K
goodness.
here
And
early.
as we say it, up she comes, getting ready to check back in. Steph Bear asks for Katie Cousins. Cousins is upended going into the key there, and that's going to get Katie Cousins a trip to the charity stripe.
Yeah, good work by Cousins there. And Cousins playing on a bad ankle that she turned really badly last night.
Wow.
So tough player Cousins is.
So shout out to the therapy folks here. I'm sure she must have had that looked after at some point in time.
Yeah, she actually got it taped up and came right back into the game last night.
There you go. No soccer players here this morning. These ladies are tough. Our producer, Tristram Clark, played soccer, apparently. That's why I say the ladies a lot tougher than our producer. He's pretty good with the camera, but hey. Approaching the halfway point of this second quarter. Waterford Valley down by 1 here to O'Donnell. Long shot from Alyssa Jenkins. Not very often we see Jenkins putting it up from out there. She gave one a shot there. Here's Stephanie Power for 3. Stephanie Power puts a little liquid Drano on that one, and she'll knock it down. O'Donnell's Katie Burry. O'Donnell's got poise, Ryan. It just seems like they don't get flustered.
No, they really don't. And so many, like you said, Steve, so many experienced players on this O'Donnell team. This is nothing new to them. They've been here before.
Waterford Valley grabbed a rebound. Anya Heffernan out for Leonard. Leonard into the hands of Jenkins. Jenkins over Stephanie Power. Power to Leonard. Leonard from way outside. That one almost banked in. Foul call under the basket. Norm Mullet is going to get called. Emma Mullet going to get called for the push on that one. And another observation here early going, Ryan. Refereeing is on point here this morning.
Yeah, and this is the first time in this tournament where you've seen 3 referees on the floor at the same time. So get the benefit of extra set of eyes, and that really helps the referees.
3 official system, and they are certainly on point. We're going to have a timeout here. Let's set up another little break. 4:14 left to go. 29-27, Waterford Valley over O'Donnell. You're watching the Hall of Fame Cup Championship game here at 5 TV1.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
There's nothing faster than light. Fiber optic uses light to deliver the internet. It's the fastest internet technology. So you can share, learn, stream, or do whatever you want at the speed of light. And only Bell brings fiber optic internet right to your home.
.414 left to go here. A little shot of the fans here at the Powerplex this morning. And they've got the signs out. They've got the coffee out. They are ready to go. And the girls here from Waterford Valley and O'Donnell ready to go. Backcourt violation. Going to be called there, though. Tough luck from Emma Mullet. She did a good job getting the steal. I'm actually amazed, and a little comment on our staff here. We walk in, we're doing this tournament all weekend. Basically 1 camera shot, 4 gyms, down to 2. Now we're down to 1 gym. And I walk in here this morning, and really kudos to Mark the Hammer Chief and Tristram Clark, Daryl Leax, and Mike Pittman here this morning. What a setup by the boys here from 5 TV1. And folks, we really hope you're enjoying this coverage. It's our pleasure to bring it to you at home, especially a championship game of this caliber. 29-27 Waterford Valley, the slimmest of margins. Eastman, she's going to get the offensive foul there. And that's an example of the 3-referee system. You probably don't see that call without that.
No, definitely not. And the referee in the perfect position to see that little elbow there.
Correct call, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Here's Stephanie Power. Power outside for Jenkins. Jenkins into Tobin. Tobin going to kick it back out. Jenkins, no room to penetrate. O'Donnell gone to zone here. They're really peeling Jenkins off, trying to not let her penetrate. There you go. Jenkins, 3 players. Unfortunately for O'Donnell, though, they commit the foul. They've got to figure out how to deny her access without sending her to the line.
Yeah, and had Jenkins cut off, there's 3 O'Donnell players there, and Bury reaches at the last second and just fouls her. And as a coach, that's the most frustrating thing.
Yeah, it is, because they've done the job. They've done exactly what they're supposed to do. Just let it play out and they'll be okay. Once again, eerily quiet here. We'll whisper on the foul shots. And there's a miss. He'll come down the floor. Eastman back for Davila. Davila in for Bury. Quick ball movement here by O'Donnell on the miss, though. And once again, the difference. Jenkins not moving the ball, putting the pedal to the metal. There she goes on the left side, though. Certainly not as good as on the right. Reminded me of former Edge player Mo Jones. Trying to put him on the left side was a
Current
task
Edge
sometimes.
player, Junior Cadogan.
Yes, that's actually current at Junior Cadogan. Loves the right side. Shout out to the St. John's Edge, major sponsors of this year's Hall of Fame Cup. And folks, if you enjoy this action, get on down to Mile 1 this afternoon. The Edge going to tangle the Windsor Express. And if you're not in the St. John's metro area, you can listen to the smooth, dulce tones of Brian Brockerville on color commentary. Check out the NBLC webcast online. There's a long shot from Waterford Valley. Rebound, and once again, gonna go to the line. This time is gonna be Emma Mullet at the line.
Yeah, cross our line.
Anyway, we've got to be very quiet again now because there's a foul shot. It's bizarre. Seriously, it's bizarre. I've never been at this event a while. We'd never see it go like this.
The guys' game won't be like this.
No. Here we go. Second shot. Offensive rebound, though. Rebecca Tobin fires one up. Mullet in there. Mullet getting another opportunity. And Mullet not going to get the call there. That's going to be a charge. Ooh, Coach Moore doesn't like that call. And you know something? I'm with him. I don't know how much. That's a one step in. What do you think of that one?
I don't hate the call because Mullet does drop the shoulder into the chest of Deville. So the call could go either way. That's one of those 50-50 calls.
Sounded like curling we did last week on AUS. I don't hate the call. In other words, it's okay, I guess is what you mean. Yeah. Jenkins putting the pedal to the metal here again. Jenkins down the floor, throws one to the outside. Anya Heffernan picks it up. Heffernan, that shot's going to rattle over the top of the backboard. And a 4-point game here right now. And there's no doubt, Ryan, I got to think this game is going right to the end.
Yeah, 100%. This game's going to come down to the last couple possessions. These championship games always do.
Steph Bear throws on the outside. Davila had to climb the ladder to get that one. Trying to get in for Cousins. Not going to happen. Maddie Leonard. Pass for Anya Heffernan, and that's a nice executed little 2-on-1 there. Heffernan knocking it down. Biggest lead of the game right now at 6 points for Waterford Valley. Cousins On the outside, Cousins out for Davila. Davila for three. Davila throwing him up from everywhere. Here comes Alyssa Jenkins. Jenkins goes in, and that one sort of got lost in the shuffle. And I think we got the officials talking to each other. We got to change of pace. One official said it was going to be O'Donnell ball. Got overruled on the outside, apparently. Not sure. We got a timeout here?
Yeah,
there is a timeout, yes. Little confusion here. What a job by the scorers table. Keeping everybody informed. 1:36 left to go here. 33-27, Waterford Valley. Championship game action from the 2019 Hall of Fame Cup as we go to a break. It's getting very, very quiet again. We'll be right back.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Going to be Waterford Valley ball here. Officials with a little conference on the mound, so to say. 1:36 left to go. And the defense in this game of both teams has been very good. And that's not – both teams, I think, have been playing well offensively. They've been executing. It's just the defense is so tight.
Yeah, both these teams so good on the defensive side. Very well coached, both teams.
Long shot by Jenkins. Rebound finds Maddie Leonard, though. Leonard, under some pressure, manages to get it out for Heffernan. Heffernan to Tobin. Tobin to Jenkins. Over for Cassidy Byrne, who's checked into the game now. Byrne's first offering catches the back of the rim. And Cassidy Byrne, grade 10 player for Waterford Valley. That'll tell you the caliber of her play, Ron. She's making this team as a grade 10. She must be pretty good. Here's Jardine. Jardine out for Burry. Katie Burry knocking down a big three-point shot there. Burry stepped on the other player's foot, though, as she made that shot, and she turned her ankle over. She's in some discomfort there. Katie Burry, talking about tough. Have a look at Katie Burry. Tobin outside, puts it in for Jenkins, and Jenkins to the basket. Davila goes down in a heap. She was looking for the call, not going to get it that time.
Yeah, caught the elbow there of Jenkins right into the face. That one hurt for sure.
Steph Bear on the outside. Inside pass for Jardine. Jardine, nice little left-handed layup there. Last 20 seconds of this opening half. 3-point ball game. Waterford Valley with the lead. Looks like they're going to take it into the locker room. Out for Maddie Leonard. Leonard can't get that one to fall. Waterford Valley pulling down the rebound. Anya Heffernan with 3 seconds left knocks it down, and that's a big rebound, and it's been that kind of half for the Waterford Valley Warriors. Not a whole lot to pick from, but slight edge certainly to Waterford Valley, shown on the scoreboard up by 5.
Yeah, and doing a great job playing with pace, getting out in transition, and getting to the bucket, and being so relentless, putting a lot of pressure on this O'Donnell team in the open floor.
So, first half is in the books. Waterford Valley 37, O'Donnell 32. Stay with us. Some halftime interviews here on 5TV1. We'll be speaking with Doug Partridge, the technical director of the Newfoundland Basketball Association and executive director, Ms. Judy Byrne. We'll be back.
There's nothing faster than light. Fiber optic uses light to deliver the internet. It's the fastest internet technology. So you can share, learn, stream, or do whatever you want at the speed of light. And only Bell brings fiber optic internet right to your home.
Signor Caboto! On deck, sir. You won't believe
believe your eyes.
Captain, over here! You must see this!
Look at the captain down there.
I've never seen anything like it in my life!
Amazing. So many. Codfish, so thick they stayed the progress of our ship. Your fleets will have no further need of Iceland. Fish is enough to feed this kingdom, oh sire, until the end of time.
We're here with the Newfoundland Labrador Basketball Association Technical Director, Mr. Doug Partridge. Doug, want to talk a little bit about this championship game and what you're seeing on the floor. Doug, the professor, as I call him, not much better of a basketball mind in this province, indeed. So really interested to see what's your take on this championship game.
Well, I think, you have two different teams. O'Donnell is more of a fast, smaller team, and Waterford's more of a physical team. And I think through most of the first half, the physicality has been showing. There are people being falling down and hitting the floor and bodies running into one another. And I think that kind of a game favors Waterford in the long run. They have the bigger bodies and more physically able to stand up to the contact.
Just a little continual conversation we were having off the air. When foul shots are happening, this place is going deathly quiet. And I know it's a respect thing, but is that something you think might bother the players? Is that something they're not used to?
Well, like I said to you, either one can get in the player's head, either a lot of silence or a lot of noise. So I would like to see the fans be a little bit more noisy, because that's what you have to do at the next level. Like at the university level, at the interprovincial level, it's going to be noisy when you're shooting foul shots. And we'd like to see our players maybe get used to that.
So last one I got for you, Doug. A lot of talent on the floor here. I believe Carly Stevenson of Holy Heart recently has announced her intentions to attend Memorial next year, play for the Seahawks. Who do you see on this floor here this morning that catches your eye as a former university coach, a guy who knows what it takes to play at that level? There must be some girls out here who can make that jump.
Yeah, Alyssa Jenkins is an outstanding player for Waterford Valley. She's got a lot of Amy Dalton in her. She's big and physical, fast. For her size, she's a very good guard. She can make a lot of things happen. I think Rebecca Tobin has nice shooting touch. In the long run, a kid like Anya Heffernan for Waterford Valley, also a very good shooter and ball handler. On the O'Donnell side, Katie Cousins has some interest at the small college level, is a very good combo kind of player who can play inside and out. Lib Davila is an outstanding point guard. I think just does a lot of good things defensively, decision-wise, moving the ball. I think those are some kids. And then long-term, you've got Caroline Jardine, grade 10 on O'Donnell, whose sister played in the States. And Caroline, if she continues to work on the physical aspects of the game and getting in better shape, she's got a ton of talent. She can really play this game at a high level.
So there you have it, the professor looking into his crystal ball, and I agree with him 100%. Why? Because he knows and I don't. Thanks for joining us, Doug, and great job with the NLBA.
Thank you.
Second half coming up, Waterford Valley and O'Donnell here in the championship game of the 2019 Hall of Fame Cup. Stick with us here on 5TV1.
Is that 5TV?
Oh, you know it, man.
With ultra stunning 4K picture quality.
I love using Restart.
I use that all the time.
We love having Crave TV and Netflix right on it.
And having all my TVs set up wirelessly, it's amazing.
Can you imagine some people still don't have 5TV?
I don't have it. Because I was living abroad.
With so many reasons to love 5TV, it's time to make the switch to the best TV service.
You know, when I was a kid, wherever we went by pedal bike. Just imagine pedaling your bike every day, going to Carpoon to Lancer Meadows. We've been all over the place here. We went in every nook and cranny and climbed across the roof and hung on the beam. You know what young fellas are like. When this is here, you come and explore. My character is Ragnar, and my role is a blacksmith. Talk about where the Vikings got their iron and smelt it down and turn it into nails. The Vikings. Yeah, I think they're still here.
Now is the winter of our discontent. May it glorious summer, thy son.
Alec, dear, since this is one of his most famous speeches, I think it is incumbent upon us.
It's the 805 for Toronto.
Chamber of Commerce guy said to me, Patterson, Stratford has always been a railroad town. And I said, yeah, but I'm planning to change that.
Well, we'll have to hold the curtain until 8:10.
My conscience hath 1,000 several tongues, and every tongue brings in a several tale, and every tale condemns me for a villain. Perjury in the highest degree, foul murder in the direst degree.
When Tom Patterson brought Richard III to a leaky tent at Stratford, Ontario, they started a love affair with festivals that still goes on. The Montreal Jazz, the Toronto International Film Festival, the Yorkton, the Shaw, the innumerable faces of Festival Canada.
There's Off the Beaten Path, and then there's this place. Newfoundland and Labrador.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I love the sorry, not sorry commercials, like me and you here in the broadcast booth. Steve Power here with Ryan Brockerbill. The Hall of Fame Cup Ladies Championship game, Waterford Valley in red with a 5-point lead over O'Donnell in green, 37-32. Second half underway. And not sure if you were listening, Ryan, but the Professor Doug Partridge had some very interesting insight in this game. Were you listening?
I was listening.
So would you agree or concur, or is there something that you'd point out differently?
No, I agree with everything that Doug said, 100%. He knows a lot more than I do, and I'll admit that easily.
So there you have it, the NLBA in good hands on the technical side of things indeed. And some of the future stars, future bright here for high school girls basketball. And I'm sure Mark English and the Memorial Seahawks got to be paying attention.
Yeah.
Surprised I haven't seen Mark here this morning. Are they? One might be on the road, are they?
One are on the road this weekend, I believe.
That's
and,
why he's down.
Got a player down
Maddie
here.
Leonard is down.
Fell hard on her back.
Yeah.
Taking that charge.
So coaching staff never realized it. Now they're down. She's up. Prototypical. Hey, someone goes up for attention, player jumps up.
Yeah.
Always happens. Tough players too. Maddie Leonard, tough as they come for Waterford Valley. She is going to check out of this game though. That's a nasty smack she took. And you like that, Coach Jeff Moore. Maddie, get ready to go again. I like it. And you know something? She'll answer the bell too. Here's Jenkins. Early stages, second half underway, 5-point ball game. Waterford Valley and O'Donnell, they are going to go smack for smack right to the final buzzer. Good interception there by Katie Cousins, cutting off that pass. Davila trying to ball handle out of some pressure. She does so. Out for Cousins now. Cousins in for Carolyn Jardine. And we talked a little bit about Cassidy Byrne being a grade 10 player for Waterford Valley. Carolyn Jardine, a grade 10 player. Oh boy. You want to talk about a bright future. She needs sunglasses for sure.
Yeah, and she'll be able to learn a lot in those 2 years in high school and can learn a lot from her sister as well, who, like Coach Partridge said at halftime, played in the States and has a lot of experience on the world stage, played a few games for Canada's junior team as well, so lots to learn for Jardine.
Here's Steph Bear. Bear outside for Cousins. Cousins, hard passing for Jardine, can't hold on to that one. Jenkins coming, and she's coming right down Broadway there. She's on her right side. Absolutely nothing could be done there to stop Jenkins.
It's just like a runaway train in transition. Just pedal to the metal all game long.
Katie Cousins, open look for three, knocks it down. And what a benefit there. A big girl with a good shooting touch on the outside, Katie Cousins.
Yeah, can do a multitude of things. And like Coach Partridge said, she has a bright future as well. Could definitely play at the small college level or the college level afterwards.
Davila. Coming out, Davila. And the ball in the hands of Steph Beer. Beer looking for Eastman cutting to the lane. Eastman couldn't hold on to it as Anya Heffernan made the steal. Mullet in for Spurl, and that's a wide open basket for Waterford Valley. Love watching Wayne Davila and Jeff Moore. Jeff Moore is like the mad scientist here in front of us. He's jumping up and down. He is into it. He's trying to motivate those athletes. Sometimes, well, I'll tell you, sometimes.
I love it. I really do. That's a coach that you want to play for. A coach who's up, he's animated. He's just as into the game as his players, and that really motivates the side.
6:51 left to go here. 41-35 lead for Waterford Valley. Davila, inbounds pass for Eastman. Eastman saves it on the corner. Nice little quick pass for Davila. And Davila, she is sneaky fast. She doesn't look to be really quick, but she is like greasy quick off that first step.
Yeah, and such a smart player. She really picks her spots well and does a great job for this O'Donnell team.
Big shot from the outside, knocked down there. Waterford Valley looking around for the referee. They might have got away with one on that one. Play continues. Davila brings the ball down the floor for O'Donnell. Lots of action up top. Multiple screens being set up top. Davila for three from the outside. Nothing but net on that one. And the offense starting to pick up here at the Powerplex. Waterford Valley, their turn to come down the floor. Anya Heffernan out for Rebecca Tobin. Tobin's going to have a look at three. Tobin knocking it down as well. Oh, baby, business is picking up here this morning.
The floodgates have opened.
Here's Davila. Davila for Jardine. Jardine puts one in the hands of Steph Beer. Steph Beer for three beyond the arc. That one can't fall. And Alyssa Jenkins to no surprise, picks up the rebound, puts the pedal to the metal, comes down the floor. Jenkins gets her own rebound, and she will get fouled and go to the line. Alyssa Jenkins not going to go to the line apparently, or is she?
Yeah.
No, it's going to be an inbounds pass.
Foul before the shot, the referee says. So Waterford Valley will take the ball out underneath and
whatever. Foul before the shot.
If you can tell, folks, that's Steve disagreeing with the call.
I think the referee have been top-notch today, though. I really do. Here's Jenkins. Jenkins, that one's going to be out of bounds. And ball will still remain in the hands of Waterford Valley. 5:19 left to go, 46-40. Waterford Valley over O'Donnell. Maddie Leonard, inbound pass underneath the basket, and that will be a shooting situation once again. O'Donnell are just racking up the fouls in this game.
And that just comes with the relentless, aggressive attack by Jenkins, just constantly looking for the contact, going to the rim, and just so good at creating that contact and drawing fouls.
And you see Elizabeth Davila over talking to the official there. You got to think they're starting maybe at a lobby, get the political lobby going here. So, hey, cut us a break here, refs. Come on.
What do I got to do?
Waterford Valley playing a smart, physical game indeed.
One thing you notice about this Waterford Valley team, they switch defenses a lot. They go to a zone. They play man-to-man. So constantly keeping
a lot.
Yeah, and they switch personnel a lot. So they're constantly keeping this O'Donnell team on their toes.
Do you think we can make a little closer to your face?
Inbounds for Davila. Davila takes the pass outside for Cousins. Cousins for three, knocking it down. Katie Cousins, like the microwave from up top here. She's heating up. Jenkins, nice penetration pass from Mullet. Mullet rejected. Mullet goes back, second opportunity. Traveling is the call, so maybe Elizabeth's Davila lobby might have worked.
Gotta lobby.
Gotta lobby all
Got
the
to.
time. 5-point ball game. Cousins, big 3-point shot. Wonder if we'll see her pop up again for that. High screen gonna be picked. And I think we got a moving screen there that time. Cousins a little too slow getting there.
Yeah, shuffled the feet a little bit there on the screen, and good call there by the referee. Definitely a moving screen.
Official Gerard Bryan, I think he's been around since our Lord and Savior was a baby refereeing basketball, but I tell you what, he is on point here today.
He's been reffing the championship game of this Elite Eight since I played.
Yeah, so there you go. But he's doing a great job here this afternoon. Davila is going to leave that one for Eastman. Back for Davila. Puts in the hands of Carolyn Jardine. Jardine in for Katie Burry for Davila. Davila up top. Davila, no room. Katie Cousins thought about it for a second. Looks to penetrate down low. Cousins shot, catches the rim. That one's going to go up, comes to the floor, and O'Donnell maintained possession. Eastman from the outside. Cousins, good job in the offensive boards there. Out for Davila, another shot.
And Cousins has really come alive here in the second half. Playing a great game right now. Affecting the game on multiple levels. Couple threes here. Now she's gone to the offensive glass, drawing a foul on Tobin.
Dominating the offensive boards in that possession. O'Donnell with 4 opportunities to score. Now they have the inbounds. Here's Cousins.
Oh, she got fouled there.
Cousins got fouled there is right. Waterford Valley pushes the pace. Here's Maddie Leonard down deep. Leonard outside for Rebecca Tobin for 3. And Tobin not missing a beat from the outside there for Waterford Valley. Here's Davila. Davila steps around.
Nice move
Jenkins,
by Davila.
Davila on the left hand, can't go in. And we got multiple contact underneath. That foul is gonna go against O'Donnell, I believe.
Yeah, it'd be against Jardine. Calling her for a push on the rebound. That's unfortunate.
So they're in the bonus apparently.
It's offensive foul, so yeah, it'd be 2 shots on the push.
Wow, 3:17 left to go. That's a lot of time to be in that bonus. Ryan, especially in this lead that's open up now to 8 points for Waterford Valley. They're starting to make a run here. O'Donnell need to be careful.
Yeah, but Waterford Valley really struggling from the free throw line in this game, so this could be okay for O'Donnell. They might get away with it a little bit.
0 for 2 from the line is Maddie Leonard on that foray to the charity stripe. Davila going to bring the ball down the floor. Davila picking up for 3, can't knock it down. And if O'Donnell are going to stay on the outside like that, Ryan, you got to think they're going to start knocking these shots down.
Yeah.
Like that's one there, you're fresh into your offense, all kinds of time. Probably don't need to make that shot.
No, definitely not the shot the coaching staff would be looking for, but you love the confidence from Davila.
Backcourt violation. That's going to be a turnover. Are you surprised there's no timeout here, Ryan?
No, coach trusts their team. Both teams got experienced players on the floor, and they trust their players to make the right decisions here in this championship
trust,
game.
but I tell you what, if I'm O'Donnell here, I don't like this shot selection. I don't like the turnovers. I think I'm calling a timeout before this gets out of hand. We're at 8 points now. Waterford Valley, Stephanie Power with the ball. Outside for Tobin. Tobin to Power. Power out for Victoria Marsh. That one gets turned over, and O'Donnell will make the steal. Here's Davila. Davila for Cousins. Cousins, wide open look for 3. Cousins knocking it down. Who needs a timeout when you got Katie Cousins?
3 for 3 from 3 in this third quarter is Cousins.
That is called a load of wood here in Newfoundland. Trees. Jenkins into the paint. Jenkins goes down. Katie Cousins going down awkwardly there.
She's tough.
And
she'll be.
Wow, that's an awkward fall. Never mind, her head probably hitting her knee. Bent a little awkwardly there. Another thing in basketball. Here she comes. She's getting a hand up now to come out.
Just catching her breath.
Wow, she'd had to catch her breath. What a game Katie Cousins putting together here for O'Donnell.
Yeah, and O'Donnell really needs her. She's been all of their offense here in this third quarter.
2:17 left to go. 5-point ball game here. Waterford Valley going to take possession of the ball. And Stephanie Power on the inbounds now. What a game we got going here. This is the way a championship game should be. Knock them down, drag them out of fair here at the Powerplex. Mullet for Leonard. Leonard, she'll put it up from anywhere. Mullet, nice rebound underneath the basket. Can't get it though, and that's going to be a foul there. Katie Cousins is getting punished underneath the boards. Well, she'll pick it up.
She's going to be battered and bruised by
my goodness. You can tell the young lady just watching her. She's in pain, folks.
Yeah.
Like I'm starting to hurt a little for her here. I know you want to win. Wow. You have to get a T-shirt for winning or
trophy.
Something
bragging
around
rights
here. But these young ladies, they play tough all year, and this is one of the premier events on the high school sports basketball calendar, the Hall of Fame Cup, and it means a lot. Davila. Blocking's going to be the call here. O'Donnell starting to get Waterford Valley onto the board here. And a team like Waterford Valley, as physical as they play, they don't foul a whole lot.
No, and that's a testament to good coaching. Coach Moore has his team firing on all cylinders here in this tournament. And like you said, they play tough on defense, but they play clean.
Davila, good penetration there. She slices and dices and serves up a 2. Waterford Valley back in transition. Once again, putting the pedal to the metal. Outside, Stephanie Power now. Power turns that one over. O'Donnell really picking it up defensively here. Katie Burry outside for Cousins. Cousins to Jardine. She had a little daylight. Jardine pulls up. Going to come up empty on that one, but finds Katie Burry. Burry out for Cousins. Cousins drives the paint, puts it up. Can't get it to drop, though. But Katie Cousins going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Cousins once again, playing so well here in this third quarter. Doing a great job of running this offense for O'Donnell.
Lisa Jenkins checking back into the game. And Victoria Marsh going to check in for Emma Mullet. 1:04 left to go. A 5-point ball game here. Powerplex. Katie Cousins going to go to the line to shoot 2. And it gets quiet again. Cousins misses the first one.
I was really waiting for you to do the Elmore Fudge.
No.
Sounded like you were going to do it.
That's just because I'm tired.
Long weekend for Stevie.
Big shot there from Cousins. Hits the second one.
Stevie needs his
It
nap
has been a long weekend. We've done a lot of basketball here this weekend, Ryan, you and I.
7 games so far.
Between here and the edge. And another big one coming up, Holy Heart Gonzaga in the final. And I see you've got your Gonzaga shirt on here for this game. Here is
I wore
Jenkins.
gray. I'm neutral. I'm trying to be unbiased.
You can cheer for Gonzaga. I don't mind.
I wore my blue coat, though.
Oh, don't worry. If you get out of hand, I'll nip you. You'll get straightened out right quick. 46 seconds left. Waterford Valley up by 3. It was a 10-point lead a little while ago. So O'Donnell done very, very well to really get this back under control. And in striking distance in this fourth quarter. Carolyn Jardine to the line as both teams in the bonus right now. Jardine, she got a lot of air on that foul shot, didn't it? I thought it was going to start raining by the time the ball came down. Bit of precipitation on it. 0 for 2 from the line. Comes up empty. Victoria Marsh grabs it. Possession arrow going to go in favor of O'Donnell. That's a good job by the Patriots getting in and grabbing that ball. See, Katie Cousins is getting worked on down. Looks like the old WWE, the human torture rack maneuver being put on her. Trying to stretch that back out. She came down hard. Here's a foot race. Jenkins with the steal. Jenkins comes in and she's money in the bank from a spot like that. Good steal by Alyssa Jenkins of Waterford Valley. Davila. O'Donnell going to try to set up for a last shot here possibly. Not a chance, says Elizabeth Davila. I'm putting it up. Stolen by Waterford Valley. Maddie Leonard going to slow things down. Almost stolen by Steph Beer, and in fact is stolen by Steph Beer for Davila. Davila stopping, under 10 seconds left. Davila down the left side, out for Jardine. Shot at the buzzer, crashing the boards is Beer. And that's going to do it here, and Beer got a good shot right to the face. I'm telling you, no holes barred underneath this basket here right now. If you were to faint the heart, folks, do not come to the Powerplex this morning. It's a battle royale, as they say. Ladies championship game, third quarter in the books. Waterford Valley 53, O'Donnell 48. Stick with us. Gonna be a dandy.
Is that 5 TV?
Oh, you know it, man.
With ultra stunning 4K picture quality.
I love using Restart.
I use that all the time.
We love having Crave TV and Netflix right on it.
And having all my TVs set up wirelessly, it's amazing.
Can you imagine some people still don't have 5 TV?
I don't have it. Because I was living abroad.
With so many reasons to love 5TV, it's time to make the switch to the best TV service.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What great timing by Mark the Hammer Chafe setting up those commercials here. And we are right back set to go. Championship game, the Hall of Fame Cup. the Elite 8, the Elite 4, whatever, but it's the terrific 2. Holy Heart got eliminated. They were the favorite. Waterford Valley pulls off the upset in the semi, and Waterford Valley are in the lead here in the fourth quarter in this championship game over the O'Donnell Patriots. Spurl inbounds for Jenkins. O'Donnell going zone here on the defensive side. In for Victoria Marsh. And Marsh getting on the board here for Waterford Valley. You said it earlier, Ryan. Waterford Valley getting contributions all over. Jardine, nice first step there from Jardine. She'll get the little finger roll in the lane to drop for O'Donnell. We hear Coach Wayne DeVille of O'Donnell screaming out to his players to get low. What's that about, Ryan?
On defense, you want your body low. So you want to get down, and really it allows you to move around quicker. So if you're lower, you have a better chance of keeping up with these fast-paced offensive players.
Katie Cousins going to the line as once again driving the lane. We know she's hurting, but she is putting a Herculean effort in here this morning. Oh. Cousins at the line. She'll make number 1. And at some point really, really early here in this fourth quarter, Ryan. But a 7-point lead right now. 7 points is a lot in this game, the way it's been going so tight back and forth.
Yeah,
fouls.
It really is, Steve.
How much are fouls going to be a factor in this one? Like, I don't know what our game sheet is, but there's got to be players playing with foul trouble. In fact, I'm going to go find out.
Jack of all trades, folks, Steve Power. Waterford Valley will have the ball here now. Getting some instructions from Coach Jeff Moore. Jenkins will bring the ball up for Waterford Valley. She'll find Tobin on the outside, in for Marsh, and she'll travel, and that'll be a turnover for Waterford Valley.
So on the foul report of things, Waterford Valley, Anya Heffernan and Emma Mullet with 4 fouls each. That's why we haven't seen Heffernan a whole lot, and she's a real key cog for this Waterford Valley team. I thought O'Donnell were going to be in a lot of trouble, but they've got it spread out across the board. They've only got a few players with 3, so no one in grave danger as it is right now with 8:34 left to go. And I tell you what, if you're looking for a player who's really stepped up her game for O'Donnell, it's got to be Katie Cousins.
Yeah, has been a monster in the second half, doing a little bit of everything. 3 threes in that third quarter, and has attacked the basket now ever since and drawn a lot of fouls as well.
Alyssa Jenkins with the defensive steal and turns it into offensive gold. And Jenkins is certainly the straw that stirs this Waterford Valley drink, indeed. Jessica Eastman outside for 3, rebounded by guess who? Alyssa Jenkins. Jenkins must be getting tired now. She just gingerly dribbles the ball down the floor. Outside for Rebecca Tobin. Tobin for 3. And I think Coach Jeff Moore might have given birth if that ball had to go through the hoop. He was ready to go. Outside, Cousins, 3 ball. Can't get it to drop. Emma Mullet gets the rebound. Jenkins gonna stop, settle things down here for Waterford Valley. Out for Stephanie Power. Power for Tobin. Tobin thought about a shot. Tobin steps in. That's gonna be an offensive foul. And a good call there by referee Gerard Bryan. Substitutions into the game for both sides. Maddie Leonard coming in, Steph Bear coming in, but we are gonna have a timeout here called by the Patriots. 9-point lead, 7:28 left. This is the real decision time for O'Donnell. They can't let this get out of hand any more than this, Ryan.
Yeah, definitely. They need a little run here. They need a couple baskets, a couple
Just
stops.
get it to 5
Yeah,
even.
they need to cut this into this lead. Get it to 5 with 5 minutes left, and you're really sitting pretty
You're
there.
7:28 left to go. Waterford Valley 60. The O'Donnell Patriots 51. Championship game action of the Hall of Fame Cup here on 5 TV1. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
There's nothing faster than light. Fiber optic uses light to deliver the internet. It's the fastest internet technology. So you can share, learn, stream, or do whatever you want at the speed of light. And only Bell brings fiber optic internet right to your home.
Gonna be O'Donnell ball here on the takeout. Up by 9 are the Waterford Valley Warriors. Let's see what Coach Wayne Davila and Jesse Davila, and Wayne Rose have got up their bag of tricks for the O'Donnell Patriots. Jessica Eastman's shot. That one's gonna catch iron. Steph Bear doing her best, trying to save it, can't do so. And is this a point of, is it too early for O'Donnell to be putting that 3 ball up just with reckless abandon? Or is that something they just live and die with anyway?
I think it's something that they live and die with, personally. Done a couple of their games in this tournament, and they put up a lot of 3-pointers. So it's really in their game plan to put up a lot of 3-pointers, so they're going to live and die by the 3.
Jardine got her pass pick. Alyssa Crosby, she puts it off. What's the call going to be from the official? It is Waterford Valley ball, and that is the correct call. I tell you what, we've talked about Crosby a lot, Ryan.
Jenkins.
Jenkins. I keep saying Crosby. I'm a moron. Alyssa Jenkins, defensively, really picking it up in this second half of play here. Alyssa Jenkins getting the job done at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, and from your interview at halftime with Coach Partridge, I thought it was a very good comparison for him to compare Jenkins to former Seahawks player Amy Dalton. Plays a very similar style of game.
Well, Jenkins just knocked down to 3, and now she makes a steal. And I'm not sure, I might call her Crosby from every now and then, but I can tell you one thing you can call her, that's MVP, because she is the best player in this game for sure.
Yeah, she really is, affecting the game on every level.
That's an air ball from Stephanie Power. Jenkins once again trying to get the steal. Coach Moore trying to get him to come back on defense now. Jenkins is just jacked up here. She is all over the place for O'Donnell, for Waterford Valley. 6:10 left to go. Biggest lead of the game here for the Warriors. O'Donnell looking for an answer. Drive to the basket, and it's Jessica Eastman finds the bucket down low. Coach Moore, I gotta believe, sensing how big this moment is. He's gonna go back to Anya Heffernan with a substitution now. Anya playing with 4 fouls, but now's the time I think Coach Moore thinks they can put him away. Emma Mullett with a shot. That one doesn't fall. O'Donnell, they can push the pace. They've got some numbers here in this break. Here's Davila. Davila for Eastman. Eastman for 3, knocks it down, and that's a big-time shot there for Jessica Eastman of the O'Donnell Patriots, knocking down the 3 ball in a big way here at the Powerplex.
And Eastman has done it all weekend. Whatever this O'Donnell team needs a big shot, Eastman's been the one to hit it. Never afraid to take the big shot is Jessica Eastman.
So we're not even going to go to a timeout here. We're going to talk about what O'Donnell's got to keep doing here. Yeah, Eastman made that 3. Eastman also made the last 2 on the layup. Are they just looking to get her and Cousins and them on the outside here all the time? Are they going to mix it up and try to go inside? Like, what's the plan? They're still down by 9 here with 5:32 left to go.
If I'm this O'Donnell team, I want to try to create some turnovers. So maybe apply a bit of full court pressure to this Waterford Valley team. Try to turn them over a little bit and get some easy looks And I don't think it matters for this O'Donnell team who's taking the shots. They play together, and they really don't care who's taking the shots. They just want to make them. So whoever can get the open looks for O'Donnell is who's going to take them.
So back in action, Waterford Valley ball, and as we mentioned before, Anya Heffernan back in the game. Emma Mullen in the game, both of them playing with 4 fouls here. So Waterford Valley, you got to think, Ryan, they are going for the gusto right now.
It's winning time, baby.
Jenkins into the paint. She gets one up, and Alyssa Jenkins going to the foul line. I got to think for about the 67,000th time here today. She's been on the foul line all morning.
Yeah, she really has been, but has struggled from the free throw line in this game. So see if she can knock 2 down here.
That's the only struggle she's had here this morning. It's probably the quiet gym. That must be what it is. And that being said, Ryan, where she is struggling like that, do we see Hack-a-Shack here like every time she gets the ball? 0 for 2 on that trip.
It's definitely a possibility. Like, it could work. She hasn't shot the ball well from the free throw line.
And if anything else, it slows her down.
Yeah.
Steph Beer penetrating. Steph Beer, nice layup there for the Patriots. Steph Beer getting in and getting the job done. O'Donnell not ready to go home quite yet. Heffernan inside for Leonard. Leonard, 3-ball. That's a wild shot. Rebound by Emma Mullet, though. Outside here for Anya Heffernan. Heffernan into the hands of Maddie Leonard. Leonard for Jenkins. Jenkins wide open. Heffernan up and off the glass. And good communication there by Waterford Valley.
Yeah, nice pass by Jenkins. And a great finish by Anna Heffernan.
And I think, speaking of finish by Anya Heffernan, that might be it. I think she is finished. That would be her 5th foul of the game. And that is the confirmation.
And Coach Jeff Moore is going to take his 30-second timeout here as Heffernan fouls out.
So you get a 30-second timeout when a player fouls out?
You have the option of a 30-second timeout when a player fouls out of the game. So
4:28 left to go. Seems like these last 5 minutes are probably going to take a while, folks. So go get a snack. Make sure you got that bacon and eggs not left on the stove. Don't burn the house down. Not worth that. You're watching the championship game here on 5 TV1.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Jessica Eastman at the line now for the Patriots. She made her first shot. Now she gets number 2 into the hole. And that's going to be a big thing. O'Donnell hitting her foul shots right now. Jenkins bringing the ball up the floor. And here's where I'm talking, Ryan. After a while, how physical do you play on Jenkins? I think if it was me, I'd be very physical.
you have to be physical every time.
Tobin into the paint. It's going to be an offensive foul called on Rebecca Tobin. She doesn't like the call, but it is the call. And O'Donnell getting a chance here to come back and close this gap just a little bit.
Yeah, this is a big possession for O'Donnell. Momentum really swinging in their favor right now. If they can get a bucket here, this would be big.
Steph Beer, little screen up top from Cousins. Cousins guarded by Tobin. Tobin not giving Cousins any room up top. Davila out for Eastman. Eastman, three-point shot. Stephanie Power did a good job getting her hand out last minute. Alyssa Jenkins, pedal to the metal down the floor, the right side. Jenkins just couldn't get it to drop. And Jenkins is going to go to the foul line here, and it's going to be interesting to see if she can hit these.
Yeah, Jenkins, like we've said earlier, really struggling from the foul line. So if she could knock these down, this would be big for this Waterford Valley team. And I'm speaking very softly because
And you can
the
see the
gym
body
is
language.
eerily quiet.
You can see the body language, Ryan, on the miss. Like she's just not in the proper headspace at the line. As I say that, I'll fix her ails 4 and she'll knock it down like a pro on that second one. 8-point ball game, 3:35 left. Bear outside for Eastman. Eastman's shot doesn't catch. Jardine hits the rebound. Now is it 3-point time for O'Donnell? Carolyn Jardine says yes. She puts a shot up. Can't get it to fall though. O'Donnell getting second chance opportunities with the offensive rebounds. And a foul called against Waterford Valley. Waterford Valley all of a sudden not doing a great job on the boards, Ryan, and 5 fouls on Rebecca Tobin. Wow. I tell you what, Ryan.
It's a big loss for this Waterford Valley team.
Tobin is out. Heffernan is out. I believe Mullet's playing with 4. Waterford Valley better hope O'Donnell come back and tie this game up because they are down some big personnel if we're getting overtime in this one.
Yeah, and Tobin affects the game on so many levels for this Waterford Valley team. They really rely on her both offensively and defensively, so this is a big loss for this Waterford Valley team.
Look for Katie Cousins to be very happy about Tobin leaving the game because Tobin effectively had the job of trying to shut Cousins down here in the latter stages of this fourth quarter. Buckle up, folks. Gonna be a dandy finish here at the Powerplex. And Jim goes quiet again for the foul shots. Katie Cousins.
Unaffected by the silence.
Yeah. The silence was deafening to Katie. Not even going to talk anymore in between shots. I got to join the crowd and be quiet too. 2 for 2 from the line. 6-point ball game now. Maddie Leonard brings it down the floor here for Waterford Valley. Leonard in the hands of Stephanie Power. Jenkins cutting to the paint. Power goes through, and Power is going to get fouled. And Waterford Valley simply got to start making some foul shots.
Yeah, this game's going to be won or lost at the free throw line for Waterford Valley. If they can start knocking a few of these free throws down, this game will be put to bed because every possession they're getting to the line.
Yeah, if they're not scoring, they're getting to the line. And I tell you what, knowing the way this Waterford Valley system runs, I wouldn't be surprised to see these girls in the gym shooting a few thousand free throws this week, win or lose today. Steph Beer, she's coming down the paint with some intentions, and she'll get the hoop and the harm, and they're back to within 4. A chance to knock it down to 1 possession. An 8-0 run here for O'Donnell, Ryan.
Yeah, and really good work by O'Donnell. Not shooting a lot of three-pointers anymore, going to the basket, trying to force the issue. And this full-court pressure from O'Donnell has really sped Waterford Valley up.
Timeout called by Waterford Valley, and they're feeling it slip away. O'Donnell, Boyd with new confidence. We'll take our probably last timeout. I'm sure there'll be another few timeouts called, but we'll take a little break. Right back here, championship game, the ladies' final. Waterford Valley 68, O'Donnell 65. Watching the Hall of Fame Cup on 5 TV1.
Is that 5 TV?
Oh, you know it, man.
With ultra stunning 4K picture quality.
I love using Restart.
I use that all the time.
We love having Crave TV and Netflix right on it.
I'm having all my TVs set up wirelessly. It's amazing.
Can you imagine some people still don't have 5 TV?
I don't have it. Because I was living abroad.
With so many reasons to love 5TV, it's time to make the switch to the best TV service.
All right, back here at the Powerplex. You can see this O'Donnell fans, they're buoyed by the recent play of their squad. 3-point ball game now, and O'Donnell coming out right away, going with a full court press. Jenkins, she doesn't care about that. Moving it down the floor. Mullet underneath the basket, kicks it outside for Stephanie Power. Power up top for Spurl, for Jenkins. Jenkins penetrating, Jenkins floater in the lane. Can't get it to drop. Stolen by Jenkins though. What a play by Alyssa Jenkins. That's a la Larry Bird in the Detroit Pistons series back in the 80s. What a play there by Alyssa Jenkins.
Yeah.
I almost called her Crosby again.
Great work by Jenkins. Misses the shot,
Wow.
but follows it and stays with the play to get that steal. See if she can knock down a couple free throws here.
That's just uncanny, that defensive play. To me, that could be the play of this game.
Yeah, certainly could be a huge momentum swing here.
Cousins driving the paint. Cousins looking to get it to drop. Katie Cousins trying to get the rebound. It will stay in the possession of O'Donnell. O'Donnell now, 2:17 left to go, 5-point ball game. They are certainly within striking distance. Kathleen Spurl getting the defensive assignment on Katie Cousins. Eastman outside for Beer. Beer trying to penetrate. Beer in the lane. Beer can't get it to drop though. Jardine comes over the top and grabs the rebound. All of a sudden, O'Donnell owning the offensive glass, and Elizabeth Davila drives, and she's going to go to the line to shoot two.
And great work by Jardine on the offensive glass, grabbing that rebound, giving this O'Donnell team an extra possession, and Davila going to the line here now for two. This is some big free throws here.
Can't get it to go in and out. It rattles. But I tell you what, with O'Donnell, they're rebounding. I don't think they're that concerned. They can easily grab this rebound.
Yeah, and really missing for Waterford Valley is Rebecca Tobin. She does such a great job on the glass for this team. So
Davila, no need for a rebound on that one. Nothing but net. 4-point ball game, just under 2 to play. Jenkins gonna push the pace. Jenkins on the left side. You know she'd love to get over on this side of the court. Here's Jenkins. Jenkins making her way over. You can see Davila trying not to let her come to this side. Jenkins outside for Mullett. Mullett in for Leonard. Leonard for three. That shot was way off mark, but Waterford Valley gets the offensive rebound.
no
Power
no,
to
yeah,
Maddie
had
Leonard.
to force that one up. No reset on the shot clock.
Oh, no reset. I was going to say, why is that shot coming from? But that's what it was. They had to put it up. 1:26 left to go. 2-possession game right now. And you could cut the tension in this place with a knife. Wow, what an atmosphere here at the Powerplex this morning. Steph Beer for O'Donnell. Beer kicks it out for Eastman. Eastman for Davila. Davila back for Eastman. A couple little mishandles. Alyssa Jenkins almost had the steal there. And we got a foul call on Jenkins. And I'm wondering how many that is on Jenkins. Wow. Every whistle now means a lot to both these teams. You got an old adage, Ryan, whichever team wants it the most. Well, I don't know. It's tough to tell here right now. Both of these teams are really laying it on the line here this morning.
Yeah, both teams playing very well, playing so hard. This has been such a great game.
Unbelievable. And I don't mind telling you, I think both Coach Wayne Rose and Coach Jeff Moore have probably aged 25 years this morning in this 2 hours. What a game this has been. I know, I feel like I've aged, and I got no skin in the game. 2 for 2 from the line. Davila knocking it down. 2-point ball game. O'Donnell pressuring. Crosby gonna move it over for Spurl. Spurl, long pass. That one almost got picked off. But it is chipped out of bounds, and O'Donnell will take possession. Oh, baby, buckle up here at the Powerplex. Steph Beer bringing the ball down the floor. Beer, game in her hands right now. 45 seconds remain. Steph Beer picks up the dribble. Up for Davila. 3-point shot. That one catches the iron. Offensive rebound by O'Donnell. Davila penetrates, An offensive foul is called as Stephanie Power takes the charge. 37 seconds left to go.
Great defensive play by Power, stepping in and taking that charge.
When do they foul Jenkins? They've got to foul Jenkins, you got to think.
It's just a 2-point game.
Although we could have a
There, 8-second call in the backcourt. Great pressure by O'Donnell.
Wow. Are you surprised we don't see a timeout?
A timeout
there
here.
it is. Yes. 2-point ball game. You got to think you want to draw up some kind of play here for O'Donnell. We're going to stay here, Ryan. What do you expect O'Donnell to come out with from the timeout?
If I'm O'Donnell, I think in this game, O'Donnell would be looking for some sort of on-the-ball screen action, trying to get a roller going to the basket, trying to get downhill, maybe force up a layup, try to draw a foul, maybe get to the free throw line here. But if I'm O'Donnell, Cousins has played so well in this second half, I might be drawing something up for her.
A lot of different weapons on the O'Donnell side indeed. What a ball game here at the Powerplex this morning. And Waterford Valley obviously looking for the stop right now, but you got to think if they get the stop, they just got to get the ball up over half court.
Yeah, 29 seconds left in this game, so you have to think O'Donnell's going to use at least 15 to 20 seconds, so.
What excitement here at the Powerplex. My stomach is churning here, and like you say, I really don't care who wins. This is just absolutely fantastic. This is what sports are all about, folks. If you're not here, you're missing out, but if you're listening to us online, you're just as good a part of the game here at TV1 Sports. O'Donnell on the inbound, Davila outside, Steph Beer looking to penetrate. Beer puts up the shot, can't get it off the rim. Big rebound by Jenkins. She advances the ball over half court, and now it's a game of foul shots indeed. Alyssa Jenkins has probably not had a biggest shot from the line in her young careers right now.
And that is heartbreaking for O'Donnell. Great play called out of the timeout. Got the wide open look, and Beer had Jardine wide open underneath the basket. Just had to pass it to her for a layup to tie this game. But now Jenkins to the free throw line for Waterford Valley. So,
and you got to think if she can ice two of these, Ryan, that's game over. One, there's hope, but making this a two-possession game with 20 seconds left, I don't know.
Yeah, this is a big set of free throws right now for Jenkins. If she could knock down both of these, like you said, Steve, this could be it.
Alyssa Jenkins makes the first one. And this is the game right here, folks. It's in this young lady's hands for Waterford Valley, number 6, Alyssa Jenkins. Jenkins from the line, money in the bank from Alyssa Jenkins. Coach Moore doesn't want to foul here. He'll give up the 3. Davila keeps it going. Good steal by Mullen. That's going to do it. 8 seconds left. Jenkins is fouled, and the Waterford Valley Warriors are going to live up top once again at the Hall of Fame Cup. And look at the emotion here. Look at the emotion here on the face of Coach Jeff Moore. Wow, this is what it's all about here. Jenkins from the line. Gonna seal the deal in this one.
And this has been a great effort by Jenkins. Struggled from the free throw line all game long, but when it mattered most, knocking down 4 crucial free throws.
Alyssa Jenkins certainly, when it counted, she did it the whole way, and look who the first one to the coach is. It's Jenkins. What a happy bunch of Warriors, and what a nickname for this Waterford Valley team, the Warriors. They come out, they're not the favorite coming into this one, and they pull it out. But let's talk a second about O'Donnell, Ryan. What an effort from those ladies wearing those green uniforms this morning. They were behind 10 points in the fourth quarter. What a job coming back and making this not just a game, but they had the chance. It was there.
They had all the chances. Just couldn't get over the hump. But a fantastic effort, like you said, by this O'Donnell team. We're down 14 points at one point and clawed their way back into this game. This was a great championship game.
So, final score of this one. Waterford Valley 74, O'Donnell 68. The emotions of sport on display here, the agony and the ecstasy, so to say, to coin the old wide world of sports expression. Waterford Valley gonna take home the crown of this year's Hall of Fame Cup. We're gonna try to get Coach Jeff Moore and the most valuable player, Alyssa Jenkins. We'll see if we can get them for an interview. Stick with us right here on 5 TV1.
Is that 5 TV?
Oh, you know it, man.
With ultra stunning 4K picture quality.
I love using Restart.
I use that all the time.
We love having Crave TV and Netflix right on it.
And having all my TVs set up wirelessly, it's amazing.
Can you imagine some people still don't have 5 TV?
I don't have it. Because I was living abroad.
With so many reasons to love 5 TV, it's time to make the switch to the best TV service.
Signor Cabaldo! On deck, sir. You won't believe your eyes.
Captain, over here! You must see this!
Look at the captain down there. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Amazing. So many.
Codfish, so thick they stayed the progress of our ship. Your fleets will have no further need of Iceland. Fishes enough to feed this kingdom, oh sire, until the end of time.
Folks, hope you're enjoying this post-game coverage of the championship game and ladies final here in the Hall of Fame Cup. Just a few minutes. As soon as we wrap up the post-game ceremonies, we are going to speak with the medal-winning coach, Jeff Moore, and the tournament MVP, Alyssa Jenkins. Stick with us here on 5 TV1. Great interviews coming up.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Is that 5 TV?
Oh, you know it, man.
With ultra-stunning 4K picture quality.
I love using Restart.
I use that all the time.
We love having Crave TV and Netflix right on it.
And having all my TVs set up wirelessly, it's amazing.
Can you imagine some people still don't have 5 TV?
I don't have it. Because I was living abroad.
With so many reasons to love 5 TV, it's time to make the switch to the best TV service.
Signor Caboto! On deck, sir. You won't believe your eyes.
Captain, over here! You must see this!
Look at the captain down there. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Amazing. So
And we're back here at the Powerplex championship game, the ladies final, and what a game it was. Waterford Valley coming out on top. The number 4 seed headed into this year's event, and they take the championship over O'Donnell. Got the tournament most valuable player, Alyssa Jenkins here. Coach Jeff Moore, we'll start with you, Alyssa. Talk to us. What did you think about the game?
That was a super nerve-wracking game, and we all really had to come together really well to pull it off, but we did it as a team.
And on your play, you're just a little engine that could. There's no stop. I just can't imagine how much you keep going. Your only struggle that game might have been from the foul line, but at the end, when it really counted, you really got the job done. What did you think about your game overall?
I thought I played really well. At the beginning, we all started off a little bit rocky, but we pulled it off, and yeah, at the end, the foul shots were what really kept us through.
And talk for me a little bit about this guy right here to my right, Coach Jeff Moore. What about him, and what does he do to make you want to play?
He drives us all, really. He's been coaching me for a few years now, and he's probably one of the reasons I've kept with basketball, because he just motivates everyone to keep going, and we play for ourselves and our team, but we really play for Jeff too.
So when you hear a superstar player like Alyssa Jenkins, and I say a superstar player, talk to Doug Partridge in between the half, and she was the player that Doug picked out as maybe the one who could move on and make a career in basketball.
Yep.
Hearing a player have that high praise for you as a coach, how does that make you feel?
Oh, it's great. I mean, that's why we do it. We coach because we enjoy the time with the girls and motivating and seeing them do well. And it's not just about basketball, it's about giving them skills so that they can go out and function in society, especially with female athletes, you know. I mean, they're one step behind a lot of times in society, and, you know, the stronger we make them, the harder we're on them, the more they'll function in society, and that's what it's all about. Basketball comes second.
We saw in that game the passion, the pride that the athletes had. But I tell you what, I don't know if there was anybody happier than you, Jeff, at the end of the game. We got a shot of you. You looked a little emotional today. You want to comment?
Yeah, well, I had the cup for 4 straight years. I lost it last year, went out to the Ghouls, and just happy to bring that baby home.
So there you go. Gold medal winning coach, MVP player. What a championship game. Guys, thanks for joining us, and best of luck this year.
Thank you.
We'll be back. Men's championship game coming up. Gonzaga and Holy Heart. Stick with us here on 5 TV1.
The antenna is holding, sir.
Yes. Bravo. Oh, look there. Yes, indeed. This is going to make your world a lot different than the one I grew up in. You know where England is?
Sure, it's over there.
And over there is where that sound is coming from. Right, Mr. Marconi?
Through the air, across the ocean. The first time ever.
Roger, 8 plus 34 and 9 plus 09.